Welcome back, class. I'm Matt, your guide here on Whycalibur, and Mogre is back too, here in Banner Saga.
Hakon, we're back. I was able to get about as many warriors from Strand as you wanted, and more weapons, extra supplies, too.
You perk up, just now realizing Mogre has been talking to you. Since Vognir died, everyone has been looking for you to make the decisions. It's exhausting.
Hakon?
Oh, we're Hakon now.
Sorry, just tired. Go on. I was saying the Varl we sent to Strand have returned. The governor gave us most of what we wanted.
Good enough. Much resistance from the governor?
Some. I don't think he was happy about us buying his fighters using his own money. He also insisted we take on a lackey of his to watch over his property, a man named Eric. Eric? I met him. He seemed competent enough.
Regardless, the governor will have to get over it unless he wants Dredge calling through his streets. We've put down every slag that has wandered through here while you were gone. Enough of flapping of mouths, then.
You sure that wound has healed, Ludin?
I agree. Enough has already gone wrong. If something happens to the prince on a mission of peace, the alliance would rot. Or worse. Ludin makes his own decisions. We would only be made to do this again later, and I will not suffer it all a second time. Either take us through the wandering road, or do your job and slaughter some Dredge. Ludin turns abruptly with a scowl. He stamps back to his ring of tents and followers. Wandering road is not an option with this many. I can crush that boy's skull with one hand. If Ludin won't be deterred, you'll have to deal with it. Don't let Ludin get to you. Let's go. I'm sick of looking at this dump.
What do I tell the warriors, Hakon?
Tell them we cover the mountainside and Dredge bodies.
Good. Give the word and we'll set off.
Alright, let's see how this team's doing. Team Vognir's dead. That's this team's name. Alright, let's see what Mogre wants. I'd ask how you're dealing with Vognir's death, but I already know the answer.
Do you?
Steady old Mogre, which is good. I know most of these Varl, but they're not under my command. They came to follow Vognir.
To tell you the truth, I wouldn't want to be in your position either.
You think we're walking into a death trap?
This many Varl? No, we should be alright. Things could get rough, though.
I don't like being the one to send Varl to their deaths. I like worrying about myself. That's the extent of it.
Who would have expected Vognir to drop like that to a couple of slag?
I'm still wondering what happened. He had hundreds of dead slag to his name. I don't get it.
Just happens sometimes, no big moment. I'm sure it surprised him even more than us.
Unless he was killed by Ludin.
Although I have to wonder.
Yeah, never mind.
Anyway, I'll worry about the warriors. You worry about not doing something stupid.
That's asking a lot. What were you holding back about Vognir?
I'd rather not say, Hakon.
Why not?
It's the kind of thing that gets stuck in your head and you need a clear one. It's better if you let me worry about it.
If you say so. Keep it to yourself.
There's reason to bring it up again, I will.
Anything you can tell me about the caravan?
Throw together this many Varl and half of them want to hit each other, the rest will be left alone.
Anyone I should keep an eye on?
There's a couple of clan leaders trying to show off for each other. Not a big deal. I've got it under control. The fighters we just got from Strand aren't bad, but they're unruly. Give it a few days. And there are a few moaning about fighting for you instead of Vognir. Those are the ones to worry about.
What about Ludin's men?
They don't want to hear anything from me. I know that.
Any problems?
Could be. Ludin's pet Varl is named Bercy. Not sure where he came from or what his deal is. Bastard knows how to fight, but there's something I don't like about him. This girl in red is scary too, Yrsa. She's probably the best fighter Ludin's got, to be honest. I've overheard some of the Varl calling her the Witch.
Why?
Flaming arrows, I think. It's a good trick, but the fire upsets our Varl more than the dredge.
Still doesn't make much sense. Witch?
They're not scholars, Hakon. I think they're mostly just afraid of her.
That makes more sense. Don't let her find out. Haven't you ever wanted to be in command?
More than I am. Any more rope and I'd hang myself.
I doubt that.
I forget, you weren't around back then. At one point I had more rope. I hung myself. So no, I'm not interested in command, it's all yours.
Thanks. Let's get back to it.
Let me know if you need anything else.
I will.
Poor Hakon.
Forced into command after never having to do anything like that before. There's no market here. Got 65 days of supplies. Let's see what Ubin wants. You knew him well, didn't you?
Wagner? No, well, I don't know him, I remember. Always rushing around with some important business, but I never knew him. Never got a chance to talk much.
Longer than I did, in any case.
I suppose so. When he spoke, Varl listened. I knew that.
I could use help there. Scrivener leans back, considering the sentiment.
I've seen worse. They respect you for your ability to swing an axe. They need to respect you for your actions. But you're not talking to the right Varl. Ogre's got some skill there. Most I can do is hold a quill.
What are you always putting down in that journal?
How do you mean? What do I write? I write what happens.
They've got a banner in Arborang for that, you know.
You mean the long banner? Yes, the banner has woven up something that writes its own history. You want my opinion? I don't trust it.
No?
It tells a broad story. I think there's some value in the narrow. Whose story does it write? Mine? Theirs? Ludin's? Gods forbid.
Heh, you relic. Gods have been dead a long time.
Oh, have they? Old habits, I suppose.
I heard you were a terror in your day.
Do you know how old I am?
Dare I ask?
I'm competing, you know. Nobody knows how old we Varl can get, naturally. There's one by the name of Snorri. He's got a few years on me, just hunkers in Grofheim collecting rhyme. Bastard might actually beat me. Another one named Krumer is close, I think, but the addled son of a bitch still welcomes a fight. We'll probably be off before I am. Although,
Scrivener gestures around him as if to remind you of the current situation. You chuckle.
Anyway, point is, what difference does it make? I'm just a delivery baron for Jordander now. Can't remember half what I've done.
Hence the journal?
Hence, don't get fancy on my behalf, Hakon.
Okay, I won't. What do you suppose happened to the sun?
Gods, how should I know? Never seen anything like this before.
Are you worried? Some of the Varl in the caravan think the world's coming to an end.
Others think it's the best thing that could happen. No more black months. I'll take it. If it's the end, I'm ready.
What about the rest of us?
To the depths with you.
Yeah. Get some rest, always more marching to do.
I have hoofed more hills than a horse born with a grudge. Don't worry about me.
Alright, Ubin. I won't worry about you. I'll trust that you know what's up. Let's check out our heroes, see who's involved. We have no ranged dudes whatsoever. Eric can move through people, so it's good for him to go later. Let's move you up, because we need you to have the ability to hit people quickly and effectively. Mogre's ready to be promoted, so let's do that. And we'll boost his shield break ability because we're probably going to be fighting Dredge. And his defense, because he's a shield guy. Eric, let's promote you. We will promote your damage. And we'll promote your shield breaking ability. Everyone needs to be able to break shields. Alrighty. In terms of items, I don't think we have any for this group. And they don't share. So let's move on. Off we go. Like a merd of girdles. Like a word of myrtles. What's going to happen today?
Look at that, says Moger. In the hills, more dredge. No more than a dozen, though. We could just as easily pass by as rush up there to slaughter them.
Ludin overhears. That's a dozen dredge heading towards Strand, he says. You ask him when he started to care about Strand. I don't, he replies. I thought you did. Let's no deal with it. The caravan stops and waits while you lead a small detachment up the hillside to take care of the dredge quickly. You tell Ludin to stay by the caravan. He folds his arms and mutters something about being treated like a child. Well, I guess this is what we're going to deal with now. It's probably going to go poorly, and I should have avoided the fight. But I don't want Strand to get blown up. Oh, goodness. Oh, dear. Let's take them on one at a time, then. Alright. Up we go. Come get some. You ready for this? Oh yeah. I forgot how awesome this guy was. Let's smack him up a bit. You don't need that armor, do you? Okay, forget what this guy does. Rally. So movement. I don't want to get surrounded here. So I'm going to head over here. And then how many times can I use rally? Probably just once, so we'll end the turn there. Alrighty. Off we go. You are going to get a sundering impact, sir. Wait, 8, 8, 8. Yep. You're going to get that sundering impact. Enjoy it. Let's see. Oh, I can't hit him. Well, that was dumb. I make bad choices in combat when I don't pay enough attention to what's going on around me. 5, 6. Enjoy getting smacked in the face. And of course he's going to go for the little human. Well, that's okay. Little human should be able to take care of him. With a little help from his friends. They know who to fight. They're no fools. Over we go. Sundering impacts. Not too shabby. Little dude can clean up after him. That should do plenty. Good work. These guys really want to kill him, and I can't really blame them for that. Let's move him over there. Beat him up a little bit. So that he is able to get the help he needs. How is he doing? 5. Not ideally. Alrighty. Let's finish him off. Thusly. he's obviously going to chase after his puny human. But he'll have other things to deal with at the moment. Like sundering impacts. Alright, we need to be very careful with him now because we don't want him to die. Wait. 11. 10. Yeah, you need to back off. Can we do a rest? No, we can't do a rest. Son of a bitch. Well, let's move here first. So at least we can, what does Bring the Pain do again? Break damage to target. Just want to turn the favor. Like that. Of course they're going to keep going after the little guy. Let's go finish him off. As well cleaning up the messes of the warlord there. Alrighty, let's do a Sundering Impact on him. Finally. Now it's pillage mode. Move him around so that you can beat on this guy a little bit. Don't need to waste any points on that. Alright. Has he killed anyone? What level is he? 3, 2, 4. Or is that? No, that's stamina. Oh dear. I can't find what level they are. Well, whatever. It's his turn, so we'll have him move up. And your turn there. I should have had this guy rest. He would have been able to take him on. And give this guy a smack in the face for me. Thank you. I regret getting my badass dude hurt. Hakon, ready for promotion. Alright. Not too shabby. But while we were out, what happened to the rest of them? Oh, they're okay. Alright, that's good. Nobody died. Hakon! You can hear Luden's hard-booted trot as you set up camp for the first day. Embrace yourself. Can we speak as equals? We can try. It seems clear to me that you plan to kill a lot of dredge along the way, am I right? You're not wrong. Listen carefully. Don't assume only the Varl can fight. Do you understand me? That is my banner we fly to Grofheim, the banner of Arboron. I insist on joining in battle. Almost gutted in your first encounter and ready for more? Whatever you like, Prince. And, I expected more resistance. From Wagner? Maybe. They tell me you were his kender. That's why you're in charge now. Some sort of next of kin Varl thing? Don't you take on his responsibilities? Quite a tough act, kid. Don't look down on me again. Don't you dare. When you're nearly 200 years, it's hard to take a 20-year-old man. Is that right? Seriously. You better start. We'll both be kings someday. That's the last thing I need to think about right now. It looks as though you just punched yourself in the face. He gets back to his tent before saying whatever was on his mind. Whoops. I condescended to the bratty king. You've gotten some characters with high exertion. Don't overlook this important stat. Exertion lets you add more willpower to your actions. Oh. Want to add more than 1 star to your attack? Upgrading to 3 exertion lets you add 3 damage to every attack or move 3 spaces further than usual if you've got the willpower for it. Remember, each stat is equally important in combat. Choose wisely. It's the Witch Lady. You can rest. With the heroes, we can do training. But I think I'm actually going to take a break here. So until the next time, all the best.